Hello, my name is Malcolm Smith. In the last video, I went over the UI for the player ability called Elemental Overdrive, and in this video, I'm going to go over some of the abilities that is possible with Elemental Overdrive. So let's just hop on over to the player character, and I guess one of the first abilities that I designed was just a kinetic overdrive, which I'll probably have a name like Soldier Stim or something like that. Basically what the kinetic overdrive does is that it will actually add a certain amount of health to the player's current health. So basically they can either heal or overheal. And it'll also make the player faster as well. And I'll just give a quick overview of the effects of the overdrive. So let me just hit one of the dummies, and then as you can see, my health went up, and I am also faster. And you actually just wore off as well. You can see I'm much slower. I'll even sprint. And then obviously, as you see, I'm much faster, and my health keeps going up. Honestly, right now, there's no enemies attacking me, so I can just constantly overheal. Yeah, but honestly, yeah, this would be a good ability if you're, in a pinch, heal and run away from a group of enemies. Yeah, that's the kinetic overdrive. And the second one I have is the fire overdrive, which I'll probably just call like Fire Nova. And how that works is that there's a for loop with a delay that will run every 1 second, and then when the Fire Nova is activated, there will be a Fire Nova particle effect that will become visible. A radius rate on the player will increase, and everything within the radius will take a base damage, which is obviously is changeable. And then once that happens, and then obviously the Fire Nova will disappear, and the spear radius will be set back to 0. And then once it's done, everything will just be set back to 0. So let me give you a quick little demonstration of the Fire Nova. So this, and then Fire Nova will damage everything all around the player. And as you can see right now, I was able to do a little fire damage to everything around me, and then started burning everything. And then I'll just do it away from the enemies. As you see, this little particle effect here that just shows that the player has the fire around them. I'll probably go back and design this ability a little bit differently. It just depends how I like it, and then I'll do playtesting. But that's how the Fire Nova works. And how the actual elemental bar drains is that, what's wrong? So let's go over to the drain. Is that the elemental bar drain it has a variable called should drain, and then if it should drain is true, it will -5 from the damage dealt, and then obviously the max is the bar amount, and then if the damage dealt equals 0, it will set should drain to false. And then if it's not, then it will simply drain the elemental bar, the 5 float every 0.1 seconds. So I'll just demonstrate that. Actually, probably just go after this. And then pressing F. As you can see, it goes down. Right now, it takes about 3 seconds for the bar to drain. Honestly, I have it low, so once I do a little bit more playtesting, it will most likely be higher. But yeah, that's how the actual bar drains. And then any enemy, it will also check if it should drain. And if it should drain it equals true, then it won't it won't do the damage. It won't increase the damage dealt. So it will just do the normal damage. And I'll just give a quick demonstration of that. So right now, it's at should drain, and then I press F, it's still at should drain. I I just did this so that the player couldn't be infinitely in a state of like elemental overdrive. You know, obviously it would be pretty broken if the player could just constantly but yeah, I just made it so that it wasn't like the damage shot wouldn't be increased if it should drain is true. So you can't be in the state infinitely. So yeah, that's how the elemental overdrive works. You know, I like it, so now I like the way I have it, so because I can easily just make different systems based off the element and damage type, and everything's already there. If I want to add, say, like a acid damage, all I need to do is just add another bowl, and then feed it into the overdrive, and just add a new color. So just add a new color. So this makes the system nice and simple. So yeah, that's how the elemental overdrive works. Sorry if my mic's a little bit low. Maybe this has something to do with the way I have it set up or the computer. But yeah, that's how the elemental overdrive works. I hope you enjoyed.